everyone, this is CS Divesh, Goyal, practicing company secretary from Delhi. Today in this video, we are going to discuss on a general topic or general topic for the investor awareness and general topic for help the investors and the professionals and the corporate. The topic is relating to that, how to claim back the dividend and the shares already transferred to the IEPF by the company. As we know, as per provision of the Companies Act, if an investor don't claim the dividend from a company for a period of 7 years or 37 days from the date of declaration of the dividend, then company have to transfer all such dividend along with the shares and interest accrued on that dividend, if any, to the Investor Education Protection Fund. So if all the dividend and the shares have already been transferred to the Investor Education Protection Fund, so the first question as an investor, the claimant is arise, whether as an investor, whether I can claim my shares or dividend from the IEPF or not, or whether I have to claim IEPF or whether I have to claim it from the company. So there are a lot of questions are there in the mind. So today we are trying to help all the investors throughout the country their shares or their dividend which has already been transferred to the authority. So the process and the provisions of refund and claim of the refund is mentioned under section 125 of the Companies Act along with rule 7. According to that section, the claimant have to follow a process. Now let's discuss the step-by-step process. Step 1. In the step 1, claimant have to file IEPF 5 form with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. In that IEPF 5 form, claimant have to mention particular of the claimant means particular of the applicant, particular of the company like name, SIN number, detail of share to be claimed, details of shares like folio number of the shares, number of share certificate, type of shares, detail of amount claim, detail of dividend amount, detail of amount of shares. Aadhaar number in case of Indian resident, or copy number of passport, OCI, POI, PIO in case of NRI or foreigner. Detail of the bank account in which refund can be claimed. It is mandatory to mention the detail of the bank account. And please make sure, give the detail of the bank account which is linked with the Aadhaar. And on this form, there is no need to affect any DSC by the investor, and there is no option to attach any document in this form. So after complete mentioning all the information, you have to save this form. You have to upload the form in the step number 2. In the step number 2, claimant have to upload the form on the website of the MCA. On submission of the form, uploadation of the form on the MCA website, one challan will be generated by the MCA website. Then the claimant, after filing of the refund claim in this form online, shall have to send physical copy of the some document to the nodal officer of the company at the address of the company. And on the envelope, they have to mention, investor have to mention on the envelope, claim for refund from IEPF authority, and have to attach the following document. Document number 1, printed copy of IEPF 5 form along with challan, indemnity bond with the claimant signature, advance stamp received, original with the signature of the claimant and 2 witness. In case of refund of mature deposit, debenture, original certificate thereto, copy of Aadhaar card, proof of entitlement, whether as a share certificate, whether as an interest warrant, cancel check leaf, and copy of passport, OCI, PIO in case of the foreign NRI. So along with all these documents, investor have to send a courier to the company and have to mention on the courier that on the courier they specifically have to mention claim for refund from the IEPF authority. After this courier, in the step 3, now company shall within 15 days of receipt of such claim form send a verification report to the authority in the format specified by the authority along with all the documents submitted by the claimant. Step number 4. Now authority to claimant. After verification of the entitlement of the claimant to the amount claimed, the authority and the drawing and disturbance officer of the authority shall present a bill to pay account officer for e-payment of such guidance. So this shall be the complete process of claiming of shares and dividend from the IEPF authority. So as a professional, if you have any client whose shares are already transferred to IEPF authority or whose dividend is already transferred to IEPF authority, you can follow this process and help them to claim back their shares and dividend. If you are an investor, you have invested in any company and your shares and dividend has already been transferred to IEPF authority, you can claim back from the IEPF authority by following this process. If you have any query relating to this, please mention in the comment box, or you can mention the queries on our WhatsApp number also, 8130657778. There is a one query I'm just going to take. So these are the complete process of claim of the shares or dividend from IEPF authority. Our complete write-up on the same is also published on our blog, that is www.csdiveshgoyal.in. Thank you so much.